Hello my friends, this is LeoSyron and welcome to another vlog where I talk about my projects and my life. What have I been up to? Well, there are a few things I want to talk about this week, and I've been feeling like I might be getting tired of watching anime. I mean, I still love the genre, there are many franchises in anime that I still like very much, but watching anime just because it's an anime, it's losing its appeal to me. Like, when I was younger, I was like, wow, this is not a story that I like very much, but it's an anime, it's animated this way, so I still enjoy it more because of that. This is not happening anymore. Like, I gave up on Darling in the Franxx from Studio Trigger, even though it was Studio Trigger. I gave up on Furikuri from Studio Gainax, even though it's from Studio Gainax. And there are other anime I started watching, like Planet With, and I was like, people talked well about this. I really do not enjoy it, It's like, mostly I've been watching anime in the recent years. That means that I might be getting a little saturated of the genre, but it doesn't mean that I don't like anime anymore, not by a long shot. It's just that I won't like something just because it's an anime. Like, being an anime won't help as much as it did before in me liking something. And I also might want to watch other types of things, like live action series. When I say live action, I don't mean a live action adaptation of something that wasn't live action. I mean series that are really serious, like I'm watching Dark on Netflix now, things like Seinfeld, things of this kind, I might watch these more now. And Western cartoons, of course, I'm really enjoying Voltron. I'll talk more about that real soon. Like, I've been wanting to watch Batman from the future for a long time now, and I also want to see the futuristic Spider-Man stuff, things like that, And there are some other things on Netflix like Dragon Prince, things like that. Yeah, I'll migrate a little to that for a while in the near future. But I want to talk a little about Voltron because I am one episode short of finishing the 7th season of Voltron, and I might say I still liked this season very much. I think it's really enjoyable, but among all the other seasons in Voltron, I think this is my least favorite one. I don't know, maybe they changed the director, or maybe they just changed the pacing on purpose. I mean, the pacing is different, but I don't know if that's because they changed directors or they just decided to do, or the same directors decided to change the pacing. Like, I get that they're trying to change the approach of the series because, they already made 6 seasons. Changing something is only natural for them to try to express new things with the series, to go to new places. And I think they did it very well, but the new pacing doesn't appeal to me as much. The scope of the series always have been so broad because they traveled all throughout the universe and stuff. And this is just a mild spoiler of the 7th season, it won't really spoil for you, it's just that on the 7th season it's all centered around Earth. And even though it brings a sense of familiarity to the series because of that, it loses the sense of wonder and possibilities that it had for being in outer space before. And that's really something that one of the things that really brought me into the series. But I wish they solved the problems in 7th season faster than they did, so that they could explore the relationship of Earth with the rest of the universe, but it's another approach. It's still good, it's just that it's a little lacking for me. And last week on Steam, Sonic Mania got a 30% discount. Then I couldn't hold myself back. I got myself the game. I haven't played a lot of it yet, but I played fair extent, and I'm really liking it. I mean, really liking it. Sonic Mania is everything I expected and more. I played. I started a campaign with Sonic and Tails. I mean them as a duo, and I started another one with the yellow guy. I forgot his name. The yellow flying squirrel. But I played just a couple levels with him. Even though I really enjoyed his mechanic, doing the gliding with him, really enjoyable. It feels really good on the hands with the controls and everything. I look forward to play more Sonic Mania in the upcoming days. You know, I'm still playing, of course, Fire Emblem Heroes, and I must say that I have both good luck and bad luck in that one, because there is something there, like you spend orbs to summon heroes to your barracks, but the first time a summoning banner appears, you get to summon one hero without spending anything. A totally free hero in all senses. And that free summon, in that very first free summon of many banners, I think at least 4 banners, guaranteed me one of the special heroes of that banner. Like, yeah, without spending orbs, like, oh, I really wanna summon Levitain. First summon, I've got Levitain. Oh, I've got one Titania from a banner like that. I've gotten 2 Halloween. No, Halloween wasn't the free one, but I've gotten a couple others. I could open the game right now and convert to you, but not necessary. But the thing is, even though I summoned really good heroes, many of them came with bad IVs. Or sub-optimal IVs. I mean, of course, getting one of the most rare heroes with the ideal IVs on the first shot, that would be outstanding. I think it happened like once, maybe twice in a stretch, but mostly not. Yeah, but anyways, I'm not complaining. I'm really happy with that. Really happy. And I've been summoning, after many months without summoning any fair amount of 5-star heroes, now I'm back. I'm summoning some 5-star heroes that I really like. I already summoned the 2 heroes I wanted from the new Halloween banner, that being Myrrh and Mia. Yeah, 2 M's. I didn't realize it until now. Yeah, Fire Emblem Heroes is being an enjoyable experience. And I know, talking now about my projects, I know I have been posting very fewer sketches and art pieces lately. It's because I'm repurposing myself on my art in Endeavor. I mean, I made a few sketches that I didn't post. It's also because I've been distracted with other things, other projects. And you know, but I will post those sketches eventually, probably this week even. But I don't know if I will produce as many sketches as I did before. I will change my approach to making art, to practicing art, and to publishing art. So it will change. It's already started to change, and you can see that my patterns will not be the same in the near future as they were in the near past. Talking about my projects, last week I decided that I would make an Excel board, I don't know the word for that in English precisely, an Excel with all of my projects, with all the activities I do like. Practicing art is not a project per se, but it's one thing I do. Studying Japanese is not a project, but something I do. So I written down that exercises, Japanese, study art, creating pieces of art for an art fair that I will take part on, making my game that I'm animating, making the 3D scenarios, and more things, even more things. Then I put all that in front of me, and I felt like, shit, this is overwhelming, dude. I felt really overwhelmed, and it explains why I'm always tired, and I couldn't grasp why, but now I get it. I do a lot of things I didn't realize how much I do before. Even if I don't have a freelance going on, I still have a lot to do. Of course that I prioritize freelances when they appear, but overall I get really busy at all times. So what I did was I divided all those activities in tiers, like tier 1, do twice a week at least, tier 2, once a week at least, tier 3, once a month at least, and tier 4 I think is whenever, things like that. Oh, there is one, no, tier 1 is every day, and the other tiers, the subsequent tiers, are what I said. And yes, and I try to make a weekly schedule, like Monday I'll do these projects, Thursday, Tuesday these, and so on. And of course it's still a lot to do, but the thing is, by separating things in tiers, I'm able to decide which projects are really worth keeping on. For example, I did this list last week, and I already eliminated or changed my approach to one of these activities, which are making game videos. Yes, because, you know, as I already said last vlog, making a gaming video felt a little like a waste of time for me. Even though I said I missed making gaming videos, when I actually gotten myself to doing one, that didn't feel good. Then I decided that I will only make gaming videos that won't take me more than 1 hour to edit. You know, I might take a little longer to record if I would be playing for entertainment anyway, but I will not do that on a fixed schedule. Like whenever I do it, and without that much effort. But even though I bailed on this project, I started a new one. You know, writing stories is something I really enjoy and that I haven't done in a long time. And I started doing another story, and I will present it with YouTube videos. Like, I will write my initial plan, it might change, is to write 1 word page per week, record myself reading that page, make 1 key illustration regarding the events of the story in that page, and make a video with the picture, the text, and the audio of me telling the story. And I already downloaded royalty-free medieval music because it's a medieval story of fantasy. For those of you who enjoy, stay tuned on the channel to see that happening in the very near future. I mean, this week or next week I will already release the first video. And that's how I will present it. Weekly or bi-weekly, I don't know. Story videos with narrative with my voice, medieval songs, and a new piece of art. And that's how I present it. I hope you will all enjoy it. I am excited to do that. For now, I still have to balance how much effort I will put on that in relation to my other activities, but let's see. There is something that I will never stop doing, and that is drawing and painting, because that really fulfills me. That's the activity on the list that I know that I will never bail on at all. And you know, I've been feeling like I need a new grand objective. Ever since I came out of college, I never had a big clear goal for myself, only small ones. Like, I invested myself a lot in a comic book I made 60 pages of it during the course of a few months. and it was a failure in terms of sales. Then I decided to move on. I invested myself a lot in making a children's book, which I couldn't find a publisher for. Then I moved on. But those projects, even though they were grand in terms of effort I had to put into them, I don't know, man. I don't know if they were the right thing. I need a north, I need some kind of flagpole which I can say I want to reach that peak, and when I get there, there will always be another one, but for now I have something to invest my focus on. Because for now I'm too dispersed in personal projects and in professional measures, you know? I've been meditating on this, I've been feeling around, I might find this sooner or later or whatever, I don't know. But just keeping that in mind will allow me to very soon find the new north that I need. And that's how I wrap up things for this week. Thanks everybody for watching. Have the greatest week of all. See you next time. Bye bye. Syron out.